Good morning, Standard 5 students. Today in our system we will start exercises. Let us start with exercise A. Objective type questions. Exercise A is tick the correct answer. So first question is, which of the following part of the brain consists A to the spinal cord, connects it to the spinal cord? Options are cerebrum, medulla, cerebellum, none of these. So we know that medulla connects the brain to the spinal cord. So option C will be correct, medulla. Now question number 2, which of the following part of the brain works even when we are asleep? Option A cerebrum, B is cerebellum, C is medulla, D is all of this. So we know that when we are asleep, our medulla is working. So option C, medulla, is correct in this answer also. Now question number 3, reflex actions are controlled by the, we know that reflex actions are controlled by the spinal cord only. Now next is 4 number. The external ear consists of, in the external ear we can see pinna and auditory canal. So options are eardrum, pinna and auditory canal, cochlea, none of this. So that is C option is correct in this, pinna and auditory canal. So we will tick that only. Now next question number 2 is fill in the blanks. So let us see about the first number. Dash is the biggest part of the brain. We know that cerebrum is the biggest part of the brain. So we will fill here cerebrum. Dash controls our voluntary movement. Cerebellum controls our all voluntary movement and it balances our organ. So here we will fill cerebellum. Third number is the nerves which carry messages from both sensory and motor nerves are called mixed nerves. So both the messages, sensory and motor nerves messages they are carrying, so they are known as mixed nerves. Question number 4 is the dash protects our eyes from tiny objects that might enter it. So we have eyelid to cover our eyes when anything, any danger or any damage is going to, or anything is going to hurt our eyes. Then we close our eyes with the help of our eyelid. So we will write here eyelid. Question number 5 is dash nerves carry messages from the brain to the muscles. So we know motor nerves carry the messages from the brain to the muscles. So we will write here motor nerve. Now the next question number C. Write true or false. The first is the cerebellum is the largest part of the brain. It is false because we know cerebrum is the largest part of the brain. So we will write here false. Question number 2. The spinal cord transfers information between the brain and the rest of the body. Yes, it is true. The spinal cord transports the messages, information to the brain. Now next, third number, optic nerves is present in the eyes. Yes, optic nerves are present in the eyes that give senses of seeing to the brain. So it is true. 4 number, the nose helps us to keep our balance steady. No, it is false. Ear keeps our balances. So it is false. We will write here false. Now question number D is answer one word. One word answers. First number. The system that controls all other systems of the body, that system is called nervous system. So we will write here nervous. Question number 2 is nerves that carry messages to the brain. So from the muscles or glands, the nerves carry the messages to the brain. These nerves are called sensory nerves. So it is sensory. Question number 3, the part of the brain which connects it to the spinal cord. So medulla. Medulla is the part of the brain that connects the spinal cord with the brain with the spinal cord. Number 4, the sensory neurons that joins the eyes to the brain. That means senses from the eyes are taken to the brain with the help of optic nerve. So we will write here optic. Now question number E is match the following. So we will see first number is cerebrum. So cerebrum help us in thinking. So we will match it with thinking. Retina. Retina is the light sensitive cells in the eye, backside of the eye that forms the images, on which the images are formed. So it is retina. Now third number eardrum. So eardrum vibrates when sound falls on it. So we will match with it. Fourth number is medulla. Medulla controls all the involuntary actions. So we will match it with involuntary actions. Fifth number is cerebellum. Balances and movement. It helps in the balance of the body and it helps in the movement also. So we will match with balance and movement. Sixth is reflex action. Reflex action is controlled by the spinal cord. So reflex action will be matched with the spinal cord. Now let us see the next question. So short answer question also. Question number F. First number we will see what are nerves. So nerves are bundle of fibers that connects the brain with the other parts of the body. With the help of the nerves, the whole parts of the body is connected to the brain. So we can see the one single picture of single nerve cell is known as neuron. You can see here the picture. Here the cell body is there. One cell body is there in the at the center. At the center there is a cell body in this picture. You can see in the cell body the tail type portion is called axon, and axon has branched terminal. The end of the axon has branches, and upper side you can see some branches are also coming out from the cell body, that is dendrite. So one neuron connects with the other neuron, the dendrite of the neuron connects with the axon of the other neuron. Like this they forms a network of nerves all over the body. Now let us see about the next question. So nerves are bundles of fibers that connect the brain with the other parts of the body. Question number 2 is, how do the eyes help us to see? When light hits the retina, a light sensitive layer of tissue at the back of the eye, that is retina. Now, the light sensitive tissues are present on the retina. So these special cells are called photoreceptors. That means they receive the photo light sensitive cells there. So they receives the light and turn the light into electrical signals. These lights are turned into electrical signals, and these electrical signals travel from the retina through the optic nerve to the brain. The optic nerve takes these all signals to the brain. Then the brain turns the signal into the images we see. Then the brain gives the message to form image on the retina, and these images we can see. Thus we see with the help of our eyes. You can see in this picture also retina is on the back. So retina is on the back of the eye. On that retina images are formed. You can see here retina here. So that retina is on the back side of the eye, that images that receives the light and changes the light into electrical signals that sends messages to the brain, and that brain recognizes the message, and we can see the pictures through the help of retina. Now let us see about the next question. How does the tongue help us to taste the food? Tongue helps us to taste the food, as the tongue has thousands of taste buds which have the nerve endings that carry messages to the brain. So you know that in the tongue taste buds are present. These are thousands in number, and they help us to sense the taste. By all these taste buds have nerve endings, and these nerve endings take the sense of taste and send it to the brain, and after that brain recognizes and we get the taste of the food. Let us see here that 4 types of taste buds present in the tongue. You can see here the sweet one, salty, sour and bitter taste. These are 4 types of major taste buds present on the tongue that we feel the sense of taste. Thank you students. Now we will meet in the next class.